Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a 3x3 rail door that I'm going to be showing you today. I've had this design for almost maybe 2 years. It's just been sitting there like all on its own. And I've also had this channel, so I thought might as well make a video on it. So this is what I bring you today. So the dimensions of the design are 8 blocks wide, 4 blocks deep and 9 blocks high, which give a total of 288 blocks. So yeah, let's get right into the tutorial of this video. Okay, so to make the door you'll need some items, and here they are. First off, you'll need your basic redstone components, so like redstone, comparator, repeater and redstone torch. We also need our building blocks. I use sandstone, half slab and birchwood planks, and you also need one just to cover up everything. You also need some extra blocks as well. We're going to need a non-movable item. I'm going to use a furnace. A sticky piston. We need some sand, a redstone block, dropper and a hopper. We also need a non-stackable item. I'm going to use a wooden sword. We need 3 stackable items. I'm going to be using limestone clay. We need a cauldron. We need some water. We need a button to power it all, and we need 4 rail for the door because it's a rail door. So yeah, to start things off, we're going to make a 3x3 area to show us the shape of the door and where it's going to be. So you're going to make that. You're then going to get out the piston, and we're going to start adding in the basic piston layout. So we're going to place 3 pistons across like so. We're going to make a J shape like that, and we're going to place 2 pistons there. We're going to add 2 on top of that, get our non-movable item and place it there. You can put that back. We're going to build up 2 and place 2 pistons facing down on top in the middle. Place a piston there, place one there and one there, and that is that. And then we're going to add the last 3 pistons, which are down the side here, and that is the basic piston layout for the door. So next we're going to start with the bottom. So we're going to place a block there, add one, and then make a 2x2 area like so. Place 2 half slabs there, a redstone on each of them, and 1 by here, and then get 4 repeaters, make them all 1 tick face in that direction. Next we're going to get 2 pistons, place them either side of the half slabs and put a block on each of them. Next we're going to get out the dropper and the hopper. First we're going to get the dropper, place it up, shift click dropper facing towards this piston here, shift click a dropper or hopper onto there going into that block. We can now put these back, and we're now going to get a comparator facing into that to make it a monostable. And in the top piston dropper here we're going to place that, and next we're going to put a button there and click it once like so. Next we're going to place 2 blocks there and 1 up. We're going to place 2 repeaters going into there, 1 on 4 ticks, 1 on 3 ticks. Just put that up there. And on this side of the block we're going to place a torch powering that. We can add another block there and have a redstone dust there and a repeater facing that way. We're going to get the piston again. Oh, it just vanished. Alright, there we are. So we're going to place a piston facing up with a block, make it a monostable. We're going to make a V shape like this, and out of this we're going to have a repeater on 1 tick there. Out of this block we can have another repeater into here on 1 tick. We can add 2 blocks here, 1 up. We're going to place a redstone dust there, and repeater going into that block on 2 ticks of delay. Next down here we're going to add 2 blocks and put a redstone on each. On this side of the block here we're going to have a redstone torch, block on top of there, and a torch on top of there. Next we're going to go around the back, and we're going to get out the redstone block. We're going to place it there, give it the redstone block, we can get rid of that, and we need to get out the dropper and the hopper again. Place a dropper facing towards the piston and a hopper going into that, we can get rid of those. And we need 1 of our stackable items and put it into there. We're going to put 2 blocks there. We're going to do a comparator and a repeater on 3 ticks of delay. Next we're going to push the button just to power it all, and it should go like that. We're going to get our rail And we're going to place it there just to show what happens. So we push the button, we'll pull that down, push the pistons out to grab it, pull it back, and then spit these blocks up. When we push the button again, it will pull it down, spit the rail out, and then fill this back up. So next, we're going to work our way up to the top. So next we're going to get our furnace again, place it there. We're going to get one block of sand and place it there. And next we need the dropper and the hopper again. We're just going to build up to there and put that there. We can get rid of those. Next we need to put a block there with a repeater, or comparator, sorry, facing that way and one facing that way. And then we need our two stackable items, one in the hopper and one in the furnace, like so. So it powers that. We are next going to get a piston, place it facing upwards, like that. We next need to get the water bucket and the cauldron. Place the cauldron there, give it water, get rid of that before I accidentally place it. We need to get the block up diagonally from there, block there, and into a piston. It vanished again. It likes to do that. One placing it up there, give it a block, and we're going to put a comparator into that block there. We're now going to place a block there, one up, repeater going into there on one tick, give it a redstone dust, and now we are going to put a block up, down and there to make a kind of star shape. Repeater on 4 ticks, and then a redstone dust there, a block there, and repeater on 2 ticks in there. We're going to have a half slab by here with a redstone dust on there. We're going to place a piston there with a block on it. Go out by here, place a torch with a repeater going into there. Going to place a block and then give it 2 more in a diagonal. Going to give it a redstone dust there, and quickly we're going to put a block there. We're going to add a torch here and here. Then we're going to put a block there and there, give it a redstone dust on each of them. And, oh, forgot to add one thing. Put a block there and put a repeater on 2 ticks. And then we can fill that back up. By here, we put a redstone dust on that block and put a block on top of that, so that repeater will now power that dust. Next, we are going to put a repeater, or 2 blocks here, 1 full block, 1 half slab. 1 repeater on 3 ticks, 1 repeater on 2 ticks. We now need to get out the cauldron and the water again. We also need the piston. So put the piston there, block cauldron there, give it water, put those away. We're going to put a half slab here and here, and put a block down there and 1 up. A comparator going into that block and a repeater coming out of there on 3 ticks. Put a redstone dust on that block down there, and put a torch on this side. So now it will power this piston facing up and give it a movable block. And now if we have done everything correctly and we push the button, everything should power. Ah, that is the one thing I have forgotten. So we're going to come down here, put a block piston facing down there, and we're going to put a redstone block there. We're going to put a half slab there, put redstone dust on it. Now, to stop this redstone dust from just holding this, so I forgot the name of it now, hopper, there we are. Stop it from holding the item in the hopper, we're going to shift click a button onto that to divert the power from the hopper. There we are. Whoa, hold up a sec, wait a minute. I did something wrong in the video. Let me just show you. So, near about this point, when I was making my way up, I said to place a block diagonal from that and to put a comparator there. I was wrong. You need to place a block there, put a comparator there, and a repeater into there to make it all work. And you need to keep everything the same, so nothing needs to be changed apart from that. So the button, everything should work fine now. So, once you have done that, it should be working fine now. So when we push the button, you will see they will split out, grab the rail, pull it back in, and everything will close, and the thing will open up. It would open up, all like that. This would pull down, the rail would be spat out, and it would be pulled back and covered up, and everything else would open up. And all it is now is a means of just covering all of the rest of the door up. But before we do that, we need to talk about these two blocks here. Just to recap, you need a repeater into that block on 2 ticks, and a redstone dust there, just so you know, just if you want to cover it up. And there's one more on this side, 3 blocks there, there. And this block here, remember, is a redstone dust on top and a torch on the side. And now once you have done that, that should be everything working. Now we can get rid of all these items because the door is now complete. So let's give it a whirl. Oh. See, it will close very fast and nicely, and it will open up as well. So I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.